Hey guys, it's Josh here from My Alpha Empowerment, and today's video lesson is how to react to rejection. I don't care if you are a beginner at becoming confident or you've been a confident alpha male for several years. The truth is, every one of us is going to come up against the thing called rejection. And especially when it comes to dating, it's going to happen. Okay, so the number one important thing is to overcoming rejection is I want you to separate what you did from who you actually are. Because I guarantee it was what you did in that situation that caused her to reject you. And another thing is, don't look at it as a rejection. Look at it as a bumper to get you back on the track to true confidence. Because a lot of guys will throw a diva fit if they don't have their way with the woman they are attracted to. Use this as an opportunity to grow stronger. And don't take it so personally like there's something wrong with you. Okay, so here's another very important note I want to make. No matter how good you are with women, you will never get every single one out there. Because you're not going to have chemistry with every girl out there. Because a lot of guys think that when they start to get confident, that every single woman's going to just fall at their feet and want to go on a date with them. But honestly, guys, like I told you, being transparent is very important to me. I don't want to paint a picture of false hope. But you can attract the majority of them. I just want to make that clear so you don't get your hopes up and get discouraged along the way. This path to true confidence is a journey. And along this way, you will fear a little bit of rejection here and there, but you'll get over it. And the more you get over it, the more confident you will become. Now that we're on the lines of talking about rejection, I want to talk about one of the main reasons why guys get rejected. I think one of the main reasons is that they come off too desperate for a girlfriend or for a date. Because if they show that eagerness that just never lets up, and they're so overly persistent about getting her number or trying to ask her out, you are probably going to get rejected. Because trust me, every guy that comes up to her is doing the exact same thing. And she won't even view you as a powerful man. Don't hit on her right away. You can lock eyes with her and give her a smile, but you don't have to put her on a pedestal to get somewhere with her. Just know that when you're strong in here, she'll be able to feel that. And remember the rules about not becoming too desperate for that date or that phone number, because it's going to show right away and she'll be able to pick up on that. And my goal is to minimize the chances of getting rejected. The more we can minimize these chances, the more accepted dates you will get. Here's another very strong opinion that I have. I think a lot of guys play the blame game when it comes to being rejected. And the number one thing that they blame for not getting that accepted date or that phone number is that they are not good looking enough. And this is very upsetting to me. It makes me very angry because all of the TV ads, all of the store ads, everything you see out there, it's all about looks nowadays. And if you look around in the real world around you, you will see unattractive guys with super hot women. And you'll say, well, there's something special about them. They must have, a massive house, or they must have some kind of fancy sports car with tons of money flying out the back of the trunk. But the truth is, guys, those men know how to make women feel like women. They know how to make a woman feel sexy. They know how to make her feel that attraction towards them that no other guy could do. Because if you're relying on your looks, like I was saying, it's going to come up short-handed. You aren't going to have enough strength to carry on through to getting into a relationship with her. It'll give you that short boost, but it's just a temporary high. And it's going to let you down very fast like a drug. But I want you guys to be consistent with results. I want you to realize what's actually effective, and I want you to actually go out and try these things. So the way you actually attract her is, number one, you're a real man. You have confidence, you're an alpha male, you know how to take the lead, you're not nervous and anxious around her, And the other important things are you make her feel sexual attraction for you. And you do this by your body language, by looking at her a certain way, and by carrying on the conversation in a fun, playful manner. And if you can do all these things, you will get accepted dates way more than if you were to act the other way. Okay, so I want to ask you guys a quick question real quick. If you've had some experience in this area, try to refer to what I'm saying and ask yourself, does this apply to me? Have you ever been out and have you ever attracted a woman and got your confidence boosted up? And then you noticed every woman after that you talk to, it just flows so naturally. And it's like the saying, you know, when it rains, it pours. Like, has that ever happened to you? Because it's happened to me. Or have you ever had it where, let's say you're talking to a woman and you just screw it up. you get tongue-tied, or you're just failing to spark attraction with her. And then every single woman after that acts like she doesn't even want to talk to you. See, that has to do with your vibe and then your perception. You see, if you allow a bad response from a woman to affect you the rest of the day, that is not good because it's hindering your results. So dealing with rejection in the proper manner is very important to going to that successful route that I'm talking about. You'll never arrive at the place of success if you don't know how to deal with this properly. If you allow yourself to get discouraged for weeks on end, it's going to limit your progress. You know, I want you guys to get to that place of success as quick as possible. Why would I want to delay this in your life 4 years or 3 more years when it can happen in 1 year? I want this to happen as quick as possible in the easiest way possible. I don't want to take you guys on a route that's just unnecessary and has all these endless steps that lead to nowhere. Okay, so if you guys are watching this video right now and you're wondering to yourself, when am I going to officially know that I'm at that advanced level of attracting women? Here is the number one indicator that you know that you are at that advanced stage. When you get rejected by a woman and that same day or within that week, you go out and you get another number. And this tells me that you are not letting any rejection, any beautiful woman affect your confidence. This shows me that you have strong reactive power, that you do not let women control your confidence. They don't have control over the knob of confidence in your life. You do. And what that says to me, that says, buddy, I don't care what any girl says about me. All I care about is having control over my own state, my own confidence. And whenever you do this, when you start to display unfailing confidence, that is when women will become way more attracted to you. And you've got to get to this stage. Once you're at the stage, it's so much easier from there on. You know, just getting to the stage is a lot of hard work. And once you're at the stage, it pretty much just takes care of itself, and you understand the whole game a lot more. You know, back when I started trying this stuff, I didn't even understand these concepts of, I mean, honestly, like, it seemed so hard for me to grasp that mindset of how do I control my confidence? Like, I didn't understand that. And it sounds so simple. It sounds so easy to understand. But until you actually experience what I'm talking about, you will finally realize you are really in control of your own confidence. They aren't. Okay, so this video is about how to react to rejection. And I talk about the importance of minimizing the potential for rejection. One important way to minimize the chance of her rejecting you is to have a great first impression. You know, if you're walking around in sloppy clothes and you just look uncouth and you smell like crap and you have no dignity about you, you're slouched over, you know, and you can't smile, that is pretty obvious, but a lot of guys don't realize that some of that stuff is really important. You know, I talk about not fully relying on your looks, but that doesn't mean just look like a complete slob. You've got to have the best first impression you possibly can. And let's say you go out shopping somewhere and you don't look your best. Am I telling you to not even talk to a woman now? No way. because there have been times where I got a woman's number when I didn't look my best, but I just plowed on through. But the more we can minimize a bad first impression, the more successful results that we'll have. So don't completely throw out the looks thing, just put it in its proper place. Don't put looks above confidence. And I want to say something very significant right now. No matter what you look like right now, I don't care if you're extremely overweight or if you just think you're not an attractive guy. Listen to me very closely. I believe in you. You can improve no matter what you look like. I have seen guys that aren't that attractive by nature, but I've seen them put extreme amounts of effort into their self-image, to the way they look, and they don't even look like the same person right now. And you can do the same thing. And I'm telling you, all you have to do is apply effort to it. You gotta put some strength into it. You can't just sit back and allow things to just happen. You've got to put some effort into your image. It's really important because an alpha male respects himself and he always wants the best for himself. And that includes your diet, your workout routine, where you shop. You're a high-class dude that cares about himself. Okay, so in summary right now, I just wanted to show you the proper way to react to rejection. Don't take it so personally. It is more what you're doing than who you actually are. Don't let them trick you into thinking that you're not good looking enough, or you don't have a nice car, or this or that. Now, I'm not saying you don't want to have a nice car. You want to have the best car you possibly can get. Why not? It's for your own enjoyment, right? And why not get into the best shape you possibly can? You'll feel better, right? Why not have the best clothes you can get? You respect yourself. It's all about self-respect. And when you respect yourself, more people will respect you in return. So don't forget that. Just keep marching on to the road to success and don't ever give up.